Hello, America. Welcome back to Diva Alert, the one and only spot for you to listen to a fresh perspective on RuPaul's Drag Race, queer events in Chicago, and everything in between. I am your host, Vanessa Kaufman. I apologize for the short little break that we've been having. It was spring break last week, and then the week before I had recording issues, so half of it is my fault. But we're back and better than ever, and today I have a very extra special guest with me, a longtime friend of the podcast. We have Bella.
Hello! Yay!
Cue the confetti. How are you doing, Bella?
I am great. The sun is out. It's basically summer weather. We're back from spring break, so really getting into things.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm having the best time. Best time with the bestie. All right, so today we are going to be covering the past 3 episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race, which is the Toast of Alyssa Edwards, the Cowboy Makeover, and then Karen's Gone Wild. So I hope that you guys are excited for a very special 3-episode batch of podcast episodes. And yeah, you want to jump into it?
Yes, let's go.
I love that edit. Okay, so the first episode is the Toast of Alyssa Edwards, and we are coming off of the non-elimination. Yeah, that was so long ago. The Toast of Alyssa Edwards. So we're coming off of the non-elimination. Everyone is kind of happy that no one got eliminated, that there was a top 2. Kenya was finally in the top. Except for Miss Juicy, who said that she's kind of waiting for people to get closer to the finale, and that means waiting for more people to be eliminated. Which I guess I could understand. I mean, how would you feel if you had spent all of this time and effort, especially like being in the bottom so often, no shade, and then no one goes home?
I think I would have been, like, it's relieving, but also, like, pissed.
Yeah.
Like, from any standpoint, from wherever you are, it's like someone, like, I would have been like, okay, but now I still have to compete with the same amount of people.
Right. I don't know. I feel like people in the past have critiqued others for having that opinion of being like, let's get the show on the road, because like a double save is always good. It's always good to see everyone's best work and talent for longer.
Yeah.
But in the same vein, it's like, let's get this competition moving.
Mm-hmm.
So stepping into a brand new day in the workroom, is there a mini challenge? There is a mini challenge.
Yes.
It's the dumbass Scentbird AI whatever mini challenge.
Advertisement?
Whatever. I'm glad that they're having more mini challenges, but this is kind of weird.
What's their sponsor? So
Yeah, I guess. But still, Mikey ends up winning this mini challenge, which means that she gets to determine the order of the Toast of Alyssa Edwards, which is another word for the roast this season. I have been looking forward to the roast. The roast is one of my favorite challenges. Yeah, I was very excited for this episode going into it. They didn't do too much on the roast order. There was a lot of drama about the roast order last season, and I feel like they were trying to get to that, but it wasn't really paying off.
it wasn't a big deal.
No. So they jump right into the table read, where the standouts of the roast development are Jane Don't, per no one's surprise. And I'm trying to think. Darlene a little bit. Her jokes were a little bit corny in the table read.
Yeah, but they were different.
Yeah. Nene had been having a problem this episode of feeling like everyone is kind of like, not against her, but just like is taking offense to what she's saying too much, where she's just trying to cut up with the girls, but everyone's like, whoa, Nene, you're going too far.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about that?
It's so freaking stupid. Like, everyone else, there has been times when, like, even, like, Jane or, like, whoever, like, Athena when she was still there, like, I feel like everyone's just a little bit sensitive.
Yeah.
Am I crazy to say that?
You're not crazy
like,
at all.
What Nene has said, and, like, okay, we don't know everything, but, like, the few clips that I've seen, like, it's not that big a deal. It's not like she's saying, "Oh, fuck you. I'm happy your grandmother died.
I'm happy your mom, right? Yeah.
I'm happy your mom died."
I don't care that you broke your elbow. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I feel like it's a caricature of her at this point that they're projecting off of, which is something that I'm sure Nene does not like.
Yeah.
As proven by her saying she does not like it.
Yeah. And they keep bringing in this idea even after she like says like I'm trying to adapt to you guys, but then it's also like whenever I do try to adapt, it's like, oh, you're boring or oh, you're too much.
Right. And Nini Coco is one of the most creative queens on this show, so it kind of perplexes me on how they would ever view her as kind of boring.
I don't know either. Maybe it's just because she's like a more quiet queen. Because to me, I feel like I have like a very similar personality to Nini.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when I hear that, I'm like, okay, that's really mean. Like,
right.
Like we're not like disregarding like the competition. It's just like a weird thing to say about someone else's personality.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Nini Coco.
I also love Nini Coco. Duh. As proven evident by every single episode of this show.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to jump into the roast?
Yes.
Okay. So, opening the roast is Miss Discord Adams.
She did pretty good.
She did fine.
Yeah.
I thought that her jokes were pretty funny. It's her delivery that kind of threw me off a little bit.
She's just she's
very stiff.
Awkward and stiff person.
Mm-hmm.
Even when like she's like, oh, I don't know. She's just kind of awkward in a way that's kind of odd because she's also really confident.
Right. I don't know. I feel like something that I noticed is that she didn't really use contractions, which like made it kind of like awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Like instead of saying like we're all like blah blah, she said like we are all, and I'm like, it's so clear that you wrote this.
Very
like,
formal.
Very formal and very like, oh, like okay. Like all right. Like I guess I see what you're doing, but it's like it's not funny. And
yeah.
It doesn't seem casual. It seems like you're scared.
Yeah.
Even though I doubt Discord was scared. She's not scared of much. Courageous queen. Queen of courage.
It's okay. Was she the one that dropped her drink?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That messed up her groove. Because she was doing pretty okay.
Yeah. Next up, I think... Yeah, next up was Jane Don't. Mm-hmm. Who Discord described as the top that we're all waiting to see bottom. As we'll see in this episode. Or in this podcast episode, at least. Jane was perfect. It was the perfect roast. All her jokes were perfect. The delivery was amazing.
They were funny.
One I can't say on air, and I'll probably have to bleep it out, but saying that Michelle came 5th on Strictly Come Dancing, but she always comes first in Strictly. That is so funny. That is so funny. Because, so intellectual.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of 10. No
10
notes.
out of 10, literally.
Who's next?
Next up, Juicy Love Dion.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it was standard at that point for her to flop. Like, everyone was kind of expecting it. And, like, spoiler alert, when she was in the bottom for that episode, it's like, yeah, all right. I guess you're right.
I don't know if it's, like, Juicy is just awkward or if she just is, like, horrendous at, like, being anything related to comedy. Because every time, like, even in the mini challenges, it's like no
damn
one
girl.
laughs.
No one is
Crickets.
laughing, but because it's not funny.
Yeah.
But it's not like we're laughing. I feel like her timing is just off. Like, one of her jokes was like, I was watching you on this dance show, and it really made me stop and think. I can't believe I'm watching this dance show. Like, it's too long of a pause. Like stuff like that where it's like, you just need to get that refinery, because that's kind of the theme of Juicy this whole season, is that she has what it takes.
Yeah.
As seen by this most recent episode that we're going to probably review in this podcast. But she has what it takes. It just takes other people to get it out of her. Like when she won RDR Live with Mikey.
Yeah. And low-key, the reason why she did so well this episode was because of Darlene.
Literally.
No spoiler.
No spoilers.
But yeah. She just really needs to get her confidence up.
Mm-hmm. And not only her confidence, but just like, she needs to know what she's doing.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's what Bro keeps trying to say then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Of who you are.
Well, next up after Juicy Love Dion, I think it's Darlene Mitchell? Question mark? Probably. Yeah, Darlene Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
And Darlene kind of starts off flopping a little bit. Just like all of her jokes are kind of dry. But then she starts balls to the wall, pulling out props and just some BS. Just saying jokes. And then my favorite was Ross Matthews, like, I love you so much. Like, I could just reach under the table and get a top placement for tonight. And then silence. And then she said, banana. That was really funny. Like, I laughed. I kind of giggled.
It was good. And I think it was kind of short enough where I wasn't getting sick of it, but it was definitely like, oh, that's interesting.
It's an interesting take on a challenge that is usually dominated by professionals. To have an unprofessional dominate it is kind of weird, but still, I didn't think it was funny, but I thought it was interesting.
It was creative in a really good way.
Yeah. Next up, we have Nini Coco. And like her whole arc this episode was that she was too mean and she was going to have trouble roasting. And I thought she was fine. I thought
she did good.
She was kind of unmemorable. But other than that, I feel like there was nothing that was bad, outwardly bad. She didn't bomb anything. There was one thing she said to the guest judge. She was like, who's your hairstylist? I'd like to avoid them. And Mikey said in the crowd, oh, come on, man. That was a little like, okay, like, all right, we got it.
That annoyed me.
Like, you guys are trying to make Nini seem like she's mean. Meanie Coco. Like, she's not Meanie Coco.
They have literally been calling Michelle Visage a whore.
Yeah.
For half of the jokes. But
for half of the show. For the whole show.
For the whole show.
Some bullshit.
But the minute Nini Coco's like, oh, I hate your hairstylist. Who the did your hair?
And then we're the villain. Right. That's some BS. Jane's advice was to Nini was kind of to own it, but I don't think Nini's a mean person. So I don't think she has to own her alleged meanness.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of peculiar to me. Next up, we have Miss Kenya Pleaser.
Kenya.
Kenya Pleaser? She could not.
No.
She could not. It was just like, Kenya's problem is that when she lands a joke, which is not often, she just keeps going with it. She had a really good joke. One of Alyssa Edwards' famous phrases is, it was rigamoris.
Yeah.
And she said, I love your quote, rigamoris, but like, when I heard riga, I got scared. And then they all laughed, and then Kenya kept going and was like, I was like, Rue, what'd they call us? And it panned to Rue, and Rue was just stone-faced. And I was like, oh, Kenya.
No, because everyone laughed at that.
Just gotta keep going. Just gotta move on.
Sometimes you gotta learn when to close your mouth. And you know what? That's okay.
And Kenya did not. And then last up, we have Mikey Meeks, who was great. Amazing.
She did really good.
She did.
She was hilarious. I think she made me laugh the most.
Mm-hmm. She kind of had like her Debbie Downer. There we go.
Yeah.
Debbie Downer bit where it was like, when she says the juice is loose, she means it. And then she would put her hands like this. It was pretty funny. It was pretty calculated. Her and Jane were the professional tops of this group, I would have to say.
Yeah. Which makes sense. They're both really well-rounded.
True. We'll get to that later. But yeah, I feel like, definitely Mikey and Jane are the most well-rounded queens in this lineup.
Yeah. I think Nini has the potential to be, but I think with how much her confidence is being knocked down, that obviously really affects her.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she's kind of losing that potential just a little bit.
Nini, come back.
Nini, come back.
Nini Coco, we miss you. Okay, so the runway category this week is Swept Away, which is a look that would move in a wind machine. First up, we have Miss Discord Adams. Do you remember the looks?
No.
So Discord Adams, we have this kind of motorcycle fantasy.
Oh, right.
I thought it was interesting. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a cool concept. It didn't really blow in the wind, though. It just kind of just rustled.
Mm-hmm. She should have added more.
Like long parts or something.
I think it's cool. I don't like when she gyrated her hips like that. That looked really...
Like, I get it, but I don't like it.
I think it's a cool concept. I don't think it's really pleasing to my eye.
She could have done like the whole bike. She should have done, those Halloween costumes where it's like an alien grabbing someone, but then like the legs are the real legs. She should have done that, but with a motorcycle.
That would have been fun.
I want to see that kind of costume.
Her
on Drag
makeup
Race.
was cute.
Yeah.
I loved her makeup.
Sorry, it's Jane.
Okay.
Next up, we have Jane Don't. This was definitely my favorite
Glamorous.
It
She
was
looks
so
amazing.
like showgirl, but not showgirl. I don't know how to describe it, but it is amazing aesthetic.
Like 1920s, 30s tees or
Mm-hmm.
something.
It looks heavy.
It does look really
Goddamn.
freaking
Like
heavy.
all the
Her
fringe.
arms are probably so strong.
Girl. Apparently it's like 20 pounds on each arm.
Oh my god.
Gag. It does look like a little too like big, kind of, but I feel like I don't know. The headpiece really saves it. Because that's such a
Yeah.
unique silhouette.
I wish there was like a little bit more black tied into it.
Yeah,
Like that
I guess,
dark,
yeah.
dark black.
you're right.
But other than that, like it's gorgeous.
Truly. Goddamn. And the way it shimmers and shines in the light, amazing. Wow. Next up, we have Miss Juicy Love Dion wearing her fitted sheet realness. The look itself, the body is just like this kind of sunset faded bead, whatever.
It's like Midnight Sun, Zara Larson.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
I would say so. The color scheme is at least.
Yeah, the color scheme. But then the swept away part is an Alexander McQueen reference, but it does just look like a fitted sheet from the hotel room.
It does. Like, I
Like
thought
it
it
is
was
a parachute.
that.
It definitely is a parachute.
I
But
think if they just chose a different fabric or just added some details.
and it definitely is beautiful.
No, it is. It's just,
But
you know.
fitted sheet realness. It is really beautiful though. And spoiler alert, when we get to see her lip sync in this is it's a really a sight to behold. Next up we have Darlene Mitchell. This reminded me, this episode came out on the windiest day of the year. When it was so windy, literally my bag got thrown off my shoulder.
I almost fell.
Girl. Damn.
Those ones are strong.
And it was like angry wind too. I
Yeah.
think it would just pick up out of nowhere. This Darlene Mitchell look is very pedestrian, but in a great way.
She reminds me of Mary Poppins.
Yes. I love her acting. Like I love it. I love how she's bringing reality to it.
She's so fun.
She is so fun. I love the breasts. I just love everything about it. Kind of
Yeah.
no notes. I feel like the head wrap could have been a little more matchy, but other than that, I don't really know how to make it
I don't
matchy.
mind it not being matchy.
Yeah. It is still really beautiful though.
She's so cute. I love
Wow.
it.
The umbrella matching the outfit is great. Next up, we have Miss Kenya Pleaser.
I hated the hair.
I didn't mind it. I wish it was a little further back on her head. This outfit is windswept, and I get the concept, but also I just don't necessarily like it.
I like the dress. The wings,
They look cheap.
they look costumey is my problem.
Yeah, there we go.
Like, it's just, I wish she kind of went a little Winx Club with it, like
Mhm.
more into it. My main thing with the wig is just like the way that the puff stand, it gives her like these weird antler look kind of look. And then it outwards into a poof. But yeah, it's probably like my only thing about it.
Meh. I feel like, yeah.
It's also just like a lot of different shapes
Mm-hmm.
and fabrics
Mhm.
that don't necessarily mesh very well together, in my opinion.
Right. Last up on the runway, we have Miss Mikey Meeks.
Body yachty.
This was a very good look. It was basic, kind of, but it
Mhm.
was paying homage to kind of classic drag with like this very bold color and the sparkly and the swimsuitness of it all. I don't know. I just loved it.
She looks amazing.
I don't think she deserved to win this,
No, not with that outfit.
but oh wow.
Well, the outfit's good. It's just like it's too plain.
True. It was a pretty good outfit. I think that it was one of her better ones. Anyway, last but maybe least, we have Nini Coco. I don't know why I'm on the Nini Coco hate train. I feel like the show is on the Nini Coco hate train.
The show is on the Nini Coco hate train, I fear.
Pissing me off. But we have this grieving like mourning widow look. And the swept away part is the ashes that she takes out of the the urn.
I thought the bit was really fun. I thought it was cute.
The bit was fun. We've said before that Nini Coco without color is kind of taking away her brand.
Yeah.
And also, I don't like the silhouette. I don't like, even though I'm wearing this exact same cut of shirt, I don't like how it is a boxy shoulder into, like I get it's drag, but like a boxy shoulder pad into a short sleeve. I just don't get it.
Mm.
And I just don't understand. I think that's just me not understanding though. Like I feel like this is very well thought out. It's just not my cup of tea. My corpse husband.
I mean, it's cute. I wish it was more flowy elements.
Her performance here is very funny though.
Yeah, that's what sold it to me.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was the runway. Who was your favorite?
You know, that's a question. Loki, I guess Jane. To be
I would also
honest.
have to say Jane, but it was not a great runway showing, as was the roast. I don't know. This episode was just kind of
It was kind of a flop.
Yeah.
It was not the most entertaining episode, and it was a low-key, a little bit infuriating.
Yeah. Infuriating, that's a good word.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
the interactions between the queens. Just a little bit, you know?
Right.
I love banter, but at what point does banter start looking like bullying?
Stop bullying, guys.
Stop bullying.
Anti-bullying.
Be kind.
Why can't we all just be kind to each other? So the tops of the week are Miss Jane Don't, Mikey Meeks, and Darlene Mitchell.
Yeah.
And then the bottoms are Nini Coco, Juicy Love Deanna, and Can You Please Aaron. Do you agree?
Yeah.
I feel like this is objectively the right answer.
Yeah.
Darlene ends up getting her first win. I feel like it should have gone to Jane, but I don't think they wanted to give her a third win in a row.
Well, she ended up getting it, no?
She capped at 3 wins.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Third win in a row, 4th win in total.
Right.
But I guess giving it to Darlene, sure. Interesting though. Runner-ups have a history of winning roasts, with Candy Muse and Peppermint both winning the roast late in the season and then having that be their only win and then going into the finale and placing second.
Do you think they're setting up similar?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just Darlene is so, she has been under my radar this entire season, so it's just like,
True.
if she's top 2, I'd be kind of shocked.
Me too. I'm getting that cord out from my foot. Yeah, we'll talk about our finale predictions after. But the bottom 2 of the week are Can You Please and Juicy Love Dion, and they lip sync to Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh my god.
Such a great lip sync song, such a great lip sync. They did it on UK season 3 for the first episode. And it was a lot better in the UK or in the US because of the wind machine that they used, which I thought was very good.
It was fun.
I thought that Juicy embodied the song without doing flips and stunts. I thought that she was a very powerful performer with very powerful presence, and it also did help that her runway was a lot more flowy than Kenya's.
Yeah.
For like the dramatics of the song. So yeah, Juicy Love Dion stays, and Can You Please Her unfortunately sachets away. Do you think it was her time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I don't want to dog on Kenya, but I feel like this was a definitely a bad roast performance and kind of a subpar runway. Not in general, but relative to people like Jane
She had
Doe.
better looks.
Yeah, she's definitely had better looks.
Yeah. I liked Kenya. Kenya was a fun personality. She was fun to watch. However, I feel like, you know, from her time in Drag Race, I feel there should have been times where she should have been eliminated just a little bit earlier. But, you know, she did good on her time so far, and sad to see her go.
Mm-hmm. So all the queens come back to the workroom after Kenya's elimination, and they're all pretty torn up, but everyone is kind of pretty enthused about Darlene's first win. I think that Jane and Mikey, especially Jane, are kind of all giggly about it and not sour about winning because they don't really see Darlene as competition.
Yeah.
No shade.
They really don't.
Well, I mean, to be fair, getting one win on episode 11 of the show.
That, and then also, like, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say.
True.
Oh, that Darlene is just, like, I feel like she's so cheery, and she gets along with so many people where it's like, oh, you won. Okay. I'm not going to be mad at that.
Right. Right, definitely. I know exactly what you mean. Don't know what I was going to say.
Bum, bum.
Wom, wom, wom. So the next day in the workroom, all the queens gather for another mini challenge where they all have to ride on horses and get into cowgirl drag. I thought that this little sequence of events was very entertaining.
It was funny. The looks were god awful.
I don't think they were meant to be couture.
I really don't. They were like, I mean, god awful in the way that they look so trashy. I was like, who the are these people? Nene looked like a completely different person.
True, literally. Mikey was fish, but still.
Always.
And so Discord wins the mini challenge, and moving forward, Discord gets to pair up. Hi. Discord gets to pair. Did you see who that was?
No.
I didn't see either. Discord gets to pair up the queens with their makeover partners for this new makeover episode. So the queens are making over cowboys, gay cowboys.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw indeed. And so Discord automatically picks the one most similar to her for herself, the one like with ear gauges and blah, blah, blah.
They look very alike.
And then assigns everyone the hardest possible match that they could get. What would your strategy be if you had to give out partners?
Give out? Pick the one with the closest skin color to me. And then I don't know. I guess like opposite body types, opposite skin types. Low-key the same. Same technique.
Yeah.
Same whatever you call it. Strategy? Yeah, same strategy.
Right. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to think. No one really got an easy pairing except for Discord, which was ironic because she's not long for this episode. But yeah, so they get into it and the queens start talking with their makeover partners. I felt like this was a very like sincere moment. They all were making each other feel comfortable in the new space. A lot of them have very tragic kind of backgrounds about being queer and being cowboys and being like their masculinity facing their queerness, a lot of stuff like that. But I thought that a lot of the queens did a really good job of making their partner feel comfortable, especially
They
Jane.
really did.
Jane did a really good job of that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else to say. Getting into drag, the only people who had an initial problem was Juicy, because Juicy has a very like kind of like little to wear makeover. She's very tiny,
lean, and she likes to wear very revealing clothing.
Right, revealing, that's the word. And she gets a partner who is not built the same as Juicy, and so she kind of has to maneuver around that. So we get to see how she does that. But other than that, I don't think that there are any major initial challenges.
No, they didn't really point anything out. It was just like really digging deep into the story of these cowboys and how, you know, like finding a balance between femininity and masculinity.
Family. I'm not judging you for stuttering.
No, it's okay.
This podcast has seen me trip over my own tongue enough times.
But yeah, I think this was a really sweet episode, and I think balancing of, you know, being feminine versus masculine was a really important topic to talk about, especially for the queer community. I feel like stereotypically, like, guys or gay guys are supposed to be like super feminine, and like you know, lesbians, you have like that, you know, subject of like, oh, either you're hyper femme or you're hyper mask, and it's like if you're in between, it's kind of like, oh, what are you doing?
Like, you don't count.
Yeah,
Right.
like you have to fit into like one of these two, and I think that's a really big problem.
You have a nose ring?
I do. The bulb
Oh.
fell out. Very unfortunate. I haven't worn like my
I
septum.
sorry, I didn't notice this before.
No, it's okay.
I just looked at your face. I was like, is it always there?
I haven't worn my septum in like a good month, and I was scared that like all the stretching out that I worked on stopped and it
Right.
shrunk, and it did not. So I'm very glad.
Yay!
Where was I?
Sorry.
Oh, right. I feel like the queer community also has a really bad issue with binaries
Mm-hmm.
and forcing them, especially with like how you present. So I
Very
feel like
that.
this was a good discussion to have, that like you can have both and you can be both.
True. Hashtag true that.
Yes.
Well, yes. Do you want to move into the runway?
Yes, of course.
We're speeding through this. God damn.
We are. This might just be one episode.
Girl, why? Okay, so up first, the category is family resemblance, as specifically judged by Michelle Visage, which notably, there's no specific criteria for family resemblance. You just have to look like you're related, which is very subjective. Okay, so up first, we have Miss Nene Coco and Patsy? Something Coco. I don't know.
I'm thinking puffy. I think it's pasty.
Yeah. something.
Patty?
I don't think Patty. There's an ST somewhere, or a TS. TS. Okay, regardless. As the butterfly and the caterpillar.
Yeah,
I hate to dog on Miss Coco because she is my absolute favorite drag queen of the season, and I am strictly Team Nene Coco. This was not good.
It looked good on her. It did not look good on.
It was very clear that she had this look already, and that she made something with it. Like she made another thing.
It also just doesn't give. Caterpillar? Like, I don't know what caterpillar she was going for. She should have just gone for like a freaking the very hungry caterpillar or something. You know, very stereotypical. Because no one's gonna associate yellow and black with a caterpillar. They're gonna associate.
I feel like it's a very like there's a caterpillar that looks exactly like this.
No, there is.
But it's just
like,
not the stereotypical depiction of a caterpillar as Nene is the monarch butterfly.
Yeah.
Like Nene didn't do like a great Alexandria wing or something.
Yeah.
Whatever that butterfly is. She did the stereotypical shit that you would see. I love the wings on the caterpillar one. I like how they kind of like reference Nene's wings, but still. I don't know. I just feel like the looks are just so different. And Nene's is so structured and the other one is so loose.
Yeah, and it really... It just doesn't work as well for her body. Like, it looks great on her, but I feel like there should have been other elements there to really accentuate, like, the waist and stuff and, like, you know, more give it that, like, amplified look. I don't know, it just wasn't put in as much care as in comparison to, like, Nene's costume.
Nene, I'm sorry.
But the makeup looks great.
Yeah, the makeup is amazing. I love the lash.
And I love that she didn't make the cowboy look ashy, because that is I hate that. I hate when like brown people like they get makeup done and they just look like gray. Ashy. Yes.
Next up we have Mikey Meeks and Morgan Meeks. Why don't you go first?
I thought the slit was too high on Morgan. You know, it like it's okay. Like, I feel like they probably should have had like a little bit of a different silhouette. Well, they can have like the same silhouette, but it just wasn't as form-fitting or like nicely fitting on her. And there was like a weird gap in like her breast where I feel like there should have been like something there or like a tighter fit there.
I do not like this.
Yeah.
I'm very anti this look. And I love Mikey Meeks. But I do not like how it's the exact same dress. Even if it's a little shorter, it's the same dress.
I hate that it's shorter.
I do not like that it's the exact same look, but the hair flipped over. Not the exact same look, but the exact same silhouette. Especially considering, I don't know. I just don't know. I just, it's not my favorite. Also, I don't like how I just feel like I'm dogging on Mikey, and I don't mean to dog on Mikey, but Mikey's face does not work with anyone but her.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like weird, like crazy overlined lip that she does.
Mm-hmm.
It just like
it like gave Morgan like a very like kind of like a mustachy look, which is weird.
I don't know. I feel like this kind of makeup only works on Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
It
wasn't a favorite.
No, I'm not a fan. I apologize to you, Mikey Meeks, if you're listening, which you are not. Next up, we have Miss Juicy Love Dion. This was by far my favorite.
It was fun.
Juicy and Lucy Love Dion.
It was giving like Cubana, Dominicana, like very like Latina mami. Like I loved it.
I love this. The top. I have like 3 of those same like kind of form tops. And I love how Juicy pivoted. She used the bodysuit and put the bodysuit under the thing to make it less revealing. I thought that was very clever.
Which also makes like the person that's like doing the drag feel a lot more comfortable because they're like covered up more, you know?
Yeah. I feel like this was just an amazing look. And the looks are also just so amazing, and the use of color is so beautiful. Oh.
Do they have different hairstyles?
I think so, like slightly.
Yeah.
And I love how comfortable he looks. Oh, love Lucy. Okay. You have anything else to say about that?
No, I thought he was cute. I thought he was fun.
Okay. Next up, we have Jane Don't and Maybe Don't.
I thought they looked really alike.
They looked really alike.
Like, I was like, either they could be like sisters or like, because like, Jane is giving aunt. Like, she's giving auntie.
They're giving the sisters from Coraline.
Yes, that's exactly
Without
it.
being shady. Shady, I mean. Yeah, this is perfect family resemblance. Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Michelle Visage's comments.
Michelle Visage, you're going to get what's coming to you.
She needs to retire, bro. Like, actively, like.
It's just, like, not a good. Just find something else to critique her on, because obviously they're related. This is. The guest judge said, "What episode of The Parent Trap is this?" Like, Law Roach even said that.
Yeah.
So just like,
and I fear La Roche knows a lot more.
I feel like they're using Michelle as a puppet to give production bias. Like the producers are just like, we need Jane to be in the bottom because we don't want her to make it to the finale, and so you have to tell her if they don't look alike.
Which is stupid.
Very stupid. Whatever. Literally whatever.
I like the fact that they were different colors. Who cares?
This was perfect. I don't think it deserved to win, but it was still pretty good. Discord Adams and Harmony Adams up next. What do you think of this? I liked the Clueless reference, kind of like the 80s movies reference.
I think it was a pretty fun idea. There's definitely, I know some twins that dislike each other or like, want to be seen as different people.
Kat and Audrey.
Hey,
Kat. Hey, Audrey.
Hi, I love y'all. But like, I don't know if it was like done in complete. Like, they don't look related. I can see like when they said best friends, I was like, yeah, I could see that. But like, they have similar features. Nah.
Their faces do kind of look identical, though.
They really do.
But yeah, I wish that these looks had just been the same, but in a different color.
Yeah.
Like Juicy's. Sue me. Yeah. I understood it. I found it really funny that Law Roach said it didn't make any fucking sense and I hated it. Because it did make sense. I mean, it's not hard to get. It's not a very complicated concept. But yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't spectacular.
It wasn't amazing.
And in a competition where it is top 6 and everyone is doing so spectacular, except for Nini Coco, you have to bring your A game.
Nini Coco.
Next up, and finally, we have Miss Darlene Mitchell. And I don't know what the girl's name was. Oh, damn. But it is, oh my God.
I love it. They're like,
it is so great.
Trash sisters.
It is so great. And the best part is that There is nothing in common between these two outfits besides the yellow hair and the leggings. And the color. Not even.
No. The jackets are kind of similar, but that's about it.
But you can tell that they're alike. You can tell that they're the same.
Yeah. They're fun.
They're so fun.
It's so cute.
I love this. Oh.
I think it's because she used like a lot of complementary colors and then really like subdued the palette while also somehow making it bright as hell. But it was cute. It was fun. It was like, wow, you guys look like a family. And also, family resemblance doesn't also have to be like, oh my god, you look exactly alike. It could be like,
Mikey.
you know, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like, it could be like found family. Like, oh, like we're all alternative, so we all wear alternative clothes and we all kind of look similar in the same style.
Mikey should have been third place with Darlene second and Juicy first. But that was not the case. I thought that, Darlene's was great. Who was your favorite?
That's a great question. Darlene.
Yeah, my favorite was Juicy. So going to the judging, the top 3 is Juicy, Darlene, and Mikey. And then the bottom 3, there are no more safe queens because we're at top 6.
Mm-hmm.
The bottom queens are insanely Miss Jane Don't and Discord and Nene. So Jane Don't has broken her 11-week top streak.
Damn. I think they just put her there to put her there.
I know. They put her there because no one else. The tops were all pretty justified. I could have seen them
Mikey.
They could have put Mikey in the bottom.
Yeah.
And if they really wanted to, they could have put Darlene in the bottom too, even though it wasn't worthy. They could have made up like they made up shit with Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Whatever. Luckily, Jane is not in the bottom 2 though. Actually, the winner is Mikey Meeks. Okay.
I did not
agree. I love Mikey
deserved.
Meeks, and I think that she's doing amazing in this competition.
I think Mikey Meeks has grown to be my favorite so far. Like Juicy and Mikey are pretty up top. Even though I criticize everyone. But like she didn't deserve the win in my opinion. Like it was boring to look at, and it was just an identical outfit that was low-key not very good fitting on her partner.
What can I say?
What can I say?
Nothing. Well, apparently I can say 44 minutes of content. And so the bottom 2 are Discord Adams and Nene Coco, which I feel like had been coming for a long time. The first interaction that they ever had in the workroom was Discord saying how much she hated Nene's outfit, and then Discord being mad she wasn't in the top for the premiere episode, being stubbed by Nene Coco. And then they were partners for the thing, for the political ad challenge. Nene was in the top in Snatch Game. Discord thought she should have been in the top. Just a bunch of stuff like that, reoccurring things like that.
Yeah.
Discord and Nene being paired up for the Rusical, like you get it. So I feel like this bottom 2 was coming. And they lip sync to "We Can't Be Friends" by Ariana Grande, which I feel like is a hard lip sync song to nail, and Nene nailed it.
Because you have to be really like emotional.
You have to be precise with everything.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, anyone could have sent Discord home. Didi Fuego could have sent Discord home. And that's not shaded to Didi Fuego, of course.
Oh my
but
god.
Still, anybody could have sent Discord home. But Nene was exceptional. She didn't even have to do any splits.
She really didn't.
She couldn't have because she had that butterfly wing on.
She did really good. Her facials were so emotional, and the way she carried herself throughout the entire performance, I was like, wow, this is deep. And I feel like with songs like that, especially when you're lip syncing, it can come across as very cringy really quick. So she did really good.
Yeah, it was not very cringy. It was very earnest.
Mm-hmm.
Earnest?
Ooh, yeah.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay, work. And so unfortunately, Discord Adams sachets away as the 6th queen. 6th place.
Mm-hmm.
You think it was her time?
Yeah.
This top 5 is very strong.
It is.
Okay, so the queens walk back into the workroom devastated after Discord's elimination. I'm just kidding.
They did not care, bro.
They did not gaff. Nene was kind of shaken to be in the bottom, and Jane was also shaken to be in the bottom. Mikey got her second win, so Mikey's now officially on the board. Yeah. So they walk into a brand new day in the workroom, and the minute challenge is everybody loves puppets. It is a challenge that was very prominent in old Drag Race, but was not very prominent in new Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
But now it is. Everybody loves puppets. Where they have to get a puppet of their fellow queen and make a caricature out of them. And everybody flopped. And nobody landed a single joke.
Nobody. Who did they give the win to?
The crew. They split $25,000 with the camera crew for having to waste their time and sit through it.
Oh my god.
The funniest to me would have been probably Jane, where she had Nene Coco and she was like, "Hi Nene, how's it going? Shut up, you idiot bitch." That was kind of funny. I laughed a little bit. That was a good caricature. But people online have been talking all about it and how like the puppet challenge kind of failed, one, because no one's funny, and two,
You're all boring.
And two, because no one really has that interesting of personalities.
Yeah.
What do you think?
They're not like super distinct personalities. I think the only one that had a super distinct personality. No, only 2 people on the show have like distinct personalities, and that was Briar Blush and Kenya Pleaser.
I would argue maybe Athena Dion. I feel like every eliminated queen could have been impersonated better than the 5 left.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Like, you could have made fun of Discord being being
Didi
delusional.
Fuego, Discord.
You could have made fun about Mandy Mango.
Yeah.
You could have made fun about Briar Blush fainting. You could have made fun about, I guess I don't know about Sierra Mist. You could have made fun of Mia Star being big back or whatever. Made fun of, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like there was a lot of options and a lot of opportunities were missed. Regardless, the challenge this week is Karen's Gone Wild, which is an improv challenge where each queen has to make their own Karen character and improvise with RuPaul herself. Would you be nervous?
Yeah, bro.
Imagine you say no. No, I'd be fine.
No, like I did great.
I do perfectly. Going into it was interesting because the only person who really didn't watch Karen videos and say they didn't really watch Karen videos was Jane.
Which I feel was a little evident.
Yeah. Well, a little bit. But yeah, I think, okay, we can get into it. So the first Karen was Juicy Love Dion, playing parking spot Karen.
Bless you.
Thank you. I sneezed everywhere. Awesome. But parking spot Karen, where she was holding a parking spot for her kids coming from practice.
Yeah. I think she did really good. I liked it. It was my favorite one.
She was very funny. She had great levels. She was kind of stagnant for a little bit at the beginning, but then she kind of moved up, like pretending to be hit by the car. I thought that she was very funny. Yeah.
I thought she was like the most accurate.
She's
to, like,
on a top streak.
She is.
Come on.
She was like most accurate to what a Karen is, in my opinion. Like, it was fun. It was the most fun for me to watch. It wasn't like, oh, okay, can we get this over with?
True. Yeah, I thought that she was great. The next up is Darlene Mitchell as shoplifting Karen.
I don't think Darlene has a single mean bone in her body.
I don't think it was Karen.
It was
old
not
Christian
Karen.
woman.
Yeah.
Or not old Christian woman. Middle-aged Christian woman.
Yeah, and she kept cracking up in between it.
Like, her and Rue kept, like, cutting up. And I was like, this is funny, but, like, this isn't Karen.
Yeah.
I don't know. She didn't deserve to be in the bottom, though. She wasn't. So, good for her. Next up, we're speeding through this. Next up, we have Ms. Mikey Meeks as Traffic Stop Karen. This was the funniest, in my opinion. The bit where she was like, they were like, open the window, and she was like, what? I can't hear you, like, blah, blah, blah. And then she, like, opened the car door in accident. She opened the trunk. Like, it was so funny. And then she just opened the window like a tiny crack.
It's a new car.
It's a new car. I thought that Mikey just had great situational comedy. And physical, like, everything.
It was fun.
Great. That line from Rue saying, I think that was Drew Barrymore. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny and shows that Rue remembers everything that Mikey does.
Which is crazy. Because Rue can't even remember anyone's names.
No.
Interesting. I thought Mikey did really good. It was fun to watch. Her and Juicy were definitely my favorites. They were definitely the best acting, best fun to watch, funniest, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
Next up, we have Jane Don't as Missed Her Flight Karen. I thought it was fine. You could definitely tell if you watch carefully that Jane had some things that she really wanted to say and was kind of detouring the natural flow of the improv to get there. And the joke was funny. They stopped me in TSA because I couldn't bring my 17 knives into the airport. It was funny, but it was not worth derailing the whole improv skit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not a lot of improv. Like that one line where she gets called 245 pounds and then she's
whoa.
just, whoa. Okay, where's your and?
Like, girl. Like, what?
Like, you got
You said yes, and then
where's your and?
Find that and girl. Missing person and. First name yes, last name and.
It also just wasn't really like Karen. It was just like
old country woman.
Yeah.
One in Palm Springs. I did find the bit funny when she was like, I do have a terminal disease and they gave me 2 days to live, but the cure is a mojito in Palm Springs. That was pretty.
She had
pretty
good
comedic.
bits. It was just like it wasn't consistent enough.
Yeah. Womp womp. Whatever. I did like her bit when she fell over. That was funny. Next up, and finally, we have Miss Nene Coco playing Karen Crenshaw Cooper Collins. HOA Karen, which I feel like was the most stereotypical Karen example.
Yeah.
This episode really is just me dogging on Nene Coco. I apologize, Miss Coco, because you know I love you, but I just can't. I feel like this was a very good performance. It was a very average performance, but there were a lot of things where you could have taken it further. She could have taken it further.
Yeah.
She could have. What did you say?
No, you're good.
She could have just played with everything. She could have said RuPaul hates it. It's not Christmas. That's one of her songs. Hates it. It's Christmas. She could have played with that. When RuPaul was so trying to get her to do something with the Homos Association, and she was just saying no. She could have been like, no, that's my husband. My husband is part of the Homos Association. We're an open marriage. That would have been really funny. But I don't know. She just played it really straight. And she also had something that in mind that she wanted to do, which was to tear down all the Christmas decorations. And I found that part funny when she was like, oh, it's giving me seizure. It's giving me seizure. Oh, I gotta take it off. That was funny. Her accent was hilarious. Yeah, it was great. But it goes to show you when the favorite joke of the skit is RuPaul's joke, it's rough. When they were like, I got you all on recording. Oh, I guess I didn't get it on recording because they weren't recording.
Yeah, that made me crack up.
That was pretty funny. But yeah, I guess you just can't let RuPaul outshine you. Whatever. Acting like I'm talking directly to Nene Coco.
The drag queen.
A drag queen. Honey, I'm the queen of drag. So yeah, that was the Karen's Gone Wild skit. Who was your favorite? 3, 2, 1. Oh, you say Juicy. I was gonna say Mikey. First time ever I actually really like Mikey's performance.
I love Juicy. Juicy did so good.
Yeah, Juicy was really good. But also, I like Mikey. And also, that was not the first time ever I liked Mikey's performance. I like Mikey's Snatch Game. I like Mikey's No. And in Spanish, No. That was funny. I feel like I'm dogging on Mikey too much just because I really want Nene Coco to win the show. Anyway, so you want to move on to the runway?
Sure.
So the runway theme was from wholesome to fulsome, which was a reveal look, from an innocent reveal or an innocent look to a more kind of naughty.
Yeah.
Look. Do you remember the looks?
Yeah. Juicy had.
Yeah.
First up was Juicy. Juicy Love Dion.
Juicy Love Dion. First up was Juicy Love Dion, and she had an Alice in Wonderland first look.
Mm-hmm.
And she had poppers in her hand, and she sniffed the poppers and turned into the Cheshire Cat with a chastity belt. It
was funny. It was
very good.
It was good.
I thought that she was one of the only people who had a solid look further beforehand. That was not just a coat.
Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't even know that there was going to be anything under there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that we were doing a transformation.
Right.
So I was like, oh, we're just wearing a dress? I mean, it's cute. And then she took it off. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought this was a great look.
Very good.
Very good.
My favorite look.
True. Next up, we have Miss Darlene Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Starting in a yellow little maiden dress and then turning into Miss
Piss in a bucket.
Piss.
Not the bucket.
Not the bucket.
Not the bucket.
That was crazy. For the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race to reference water sports.
My jaw dropped.
Crazy.
Literally, I sat there and I was watching and I went, oh my God.
Gag.
Like
gag, actually.
Speechless. Like no words. No words came out.
It was fun. It was a little too basic though, because it was just
the outfit was basic.
A white tank with some like really cropped jean shorts and pea stains on them.
Which I'm kind of noticing a trend.
With Darlene.
Yeah, like really simple outfits like that, like that are quote unquote trashy.
She did say she was gonna bring mall drag back, so I think she's doing that. But still,
I guess that makes sense. But it's usually like the same shape or like the same style.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess you can't really do much, but you know.
Right.
I'm
stretching out my face. Next up we have Miss Mikey Meeks, and her first look is this like kind of like rose coat. I really did like this look. I loved how it was kind of shapeless, but then you can also see her waist. I just really liked everything about this look. And then she took it off and it was like this BDSM thorn thing, blah, blah, blah. And her bouquet of flowers turned into a thorn whip.
I love the thorn whip. The thorn whip is so fun.
RuPaul made a great joke and she said, yeah, I've seen her videos on Thornhub. It's pretty good. I loved her wig, her rose petal wig. Pretty good.
That was fun. I wasn't really a big fan of either of the outfits. They were cute, but they didn't really like inspire me in any way. Obviously not. I would hope not. But like it wasn't like I wasn't like blown away by it.
True.
But they were cute.
Next up, we have Miss Jane Don't doing a like Wuthering Heights kind of drapery Ebenezer Scrooge tease with a red candle and then taking it off to be completely bodied out in this corset with her tits out. And yeah.
I like the reveal of the outfit. I think her lingerie piece and her padding for it worked out really well, and I think she looked amazing in it. Her before look seemed more of like a horror movie than it did like a wholesome-ish kind of look to me, in my opinion. Just wasn't that cute. It also just screamed like horror movie from like the 1900s.
Juicy, Mikey, and Darlene all got the wholesome right. But Jane and Nene, which we'll get to, didn't really get like the wholesome of it.
Yeah.
They just kind of got before and after.
Which is unfortunate.
Next up, we have Nene Coco doing a Statue of Liberty oxidation look. It was stupid. It was stupid, but it was kind of funny. I did not like how her face looked in that first look, but I loved the reveal. I loved the green look underneath.
The reveal was amazing.
I genuinely, this was probably my favorite look post-reveal. But the oxidized, or the unoxidized copper look was not my favorite.
The face was creepy. The mask.
It was weird.
It was
like, it was weirding me out.
Like, I hated it. I hated the way it looked. It, like, really freaked me out. Scary looking.
So, the judging puts Juicy and Mikey in the top, Darlene safe, and then Jane and Nene in the bottom, with Mikey winning. Again.
Song.
Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
Crazy. Jane's first bottom placement. Nene's second in a row.
Which is sad.
Crazy. And it's to a upbeat dance song.
do their cartwheel. Their synced up cartwheel, and then Nene
They did a synced up cartwheel.
one-ups her.
Oh, they did a synced up cartwheel at the beat drop, and not only did Nene probably do the cartwheel a little bit better and take focus, but she also did a complete
back tuck
in heels, landing on her feet perfectly.
Stiletto heels on the club. I don't know if that's how the song goes, but crazy.
Just so impressive. Just beyond impressive. Crazy. Insane. Nene Coco got her redemption with this.
Yeah. I think
this lip sync showed why she still deserves to be in this competition.
It definitely does. In the beginning, as soon as she started lip syncing, I was like, yeah, Nene won. Like, in comparison, it was just Nene really embodied the song a whole lot better than Jane. Hard not being a dance queen out there.
True. And so, shockingly and unfortunately, Miss Jane Don't sachets away. What do you think about this?
I felt really bad. She looked like a deer caught in headlights.
The worst part is that she didn't even flop. She just didn't do great.
Yeah.
Everyone else just did better.
It's really sad.
Crazy. It just shows that everything can go away like that. Yeah. Wow. Gag. So that's the end of that 3-episode run. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe that Jane Don't is gone from this competition. What was I going to say? Okay. So next episode is the semifinals. Yeah, semifinal. I'm saying it right. Where they're doing Good Morning Bitches, which is a redo of the challenge from season 9. And it's the top 4. So someone is going home to make a top 3, apparently, unless they do fourth track. Unless they do a double save. Because then the week after that is the Lollapalooza with all the eliminated queens. And then it's the finale.
Oh, there's 3 queens that are going to be on the finale?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Fun.
Unless they do a double save. But I don't know. That's unpredictable.
I doubt it.
Anyway, we've predicted the top 4 this whole season. My top 4 was Juicy, Mikey, Nene, and Jane. Darlene slid under the radar for me. I was not expecting Darlene to take Jane's spot. What do you think?
What was mine? Mine was Jane, Mikey, Nene, Juicy? I think mine were the same thing.
Probably. I mean, it was pretty obvious, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Who are you rooting for? Who's your team?
My team?
# team what?
Like top 3?
Top 1.
Top 1?
Mm-hmm.
Top 1?
We're there, girl.
Oh my god. Okay, I've been stuck on this battle between Juicy and Mikey the entire show. Like, my favorite at first was Juicy, and then Mikey grew on me. And now I'm like kind of in between. So I don't know. I think competition-wise, as long as they don't have to lip sync against each other, maybe Mikey. I think Mikey has stronger qualities than Juicy, but Juicy also has like refined skills in the ones that she has.
So you're team Mikey?
I think so.
I, unsurprisingly to anybody, no matter what I have said this episode, I am strictly team Nene Coco. I've been team Nene Coco since July, since I saw the rumored cast list. I've been team Nene Coco since the promo came out. I've been team Nene Coco since she won the first challenge, won her second, and bottomed first and bottomed second. I have been team Nene Coco since I started this podcast. No one is changing my mind. I was slightly team Jane for a little bit, but team Jane ain't no more. So we're team Nene Coco all the way. I had an amazing time recording this podcast. I had an amazing time doing these 3 episodes back to back. Hopefully you guys like this sudden burst. Next week we'll probably be back to regular programming with the next episode, Good Morning Bitches. But until then, I am Vanessa. You can find me on Instagram at MVLovely5213.
I'm Bella. You can find me on Instagram at BH___0205.
And then you can follow Diva Alert at DIVAALERT_UIC on Instagram and TikTok to get every single update for this podcast that you could ever want. I will see you guys next week. But until then, I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye. Hi, Divas! As you know, I got the amazing opportunity to interview the full cast of season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I asked the queens different questions about diva-related topics. Since we've had kind of a backup of 3 episodes, this week, let's see what Kenya Pleaser, Discord Adams, and Jane Don't had to say about being divas. Mwah! Enjoy! Hello, America. My name is Vanessa Kaufman, and today I am here with Miss Kenya Pleaser and Mikey Me.
Hey!
I have a couple questions for you guys about diva-related things.
Yes.
So my first question is, what do you think makes a good diva?
Kenya, take it away, babe.
Honey, a good diva, you have to have star quality. Honey, you have to have a big voice, a nasty attitude in a good way, not derogatory, and just a sickening stage presence.
Yeah.
All the time, at all times.
So my second question, who are your guys' favorite Drag Race divas in history?
Definitely the Latrice Royale, honey, the Jaden Dior Fierce, the Bob the Drag Queen, the Monet Exchanges, the Jada Essence Hall, the Akira Chanel Davenport,
Gosh, she's
Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Girl, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. My last question is,
Yes.
do you have any advice for an up-and-coming young college diva like me and many others?
Diva alert, diva alert. Just it for college, like divas in general.
For me, I used to work in higher education, so my thing will always be education first, girl.
Yeah.
Please, if you're in school, be serious about that work, but also have fun. Don't be like me and be too stressed and you forget to have fun. And tell that boy no. You can tell him no.
Period.
But daddy, I love him.
I love him. Geraldine, you don't love him. You just like him a lot.
You guys are cracking me up. Goddamn.
We're on right now. So.
I know. Dude, you got
Yeah.
you got it.
All right. That has been my lovely interview with Miss Kenya Pleaser and Mikey Meeks. Mwah. I love you,
Diva
divas.
alert.
Bye.
Diva alert.
Hello, America. My name is Vanessa Kaufman. I'm from Diva Alert, and today I have drag queens Didi Fuego and Discord Adams. How are you guys?
Fabulous.
How
I'm
are you,
having a
Didi?
diva alert right now.
I know that's right, and you can quote that.
Yes.
So my first question is, I just wanted to ask, what do you think it means to be a diva? What is, what makes a good diva?
I wouldn't consider myself a diva in the traditional sense.
Well,
I mean, I would consider myself fabulous and fierce, but not necessarily a diva. I grew up poor and scrappy and performing in sticky little bars. So it's even getting on to Drag Race when they were trying to carry my bags and open doors for me, I was like, what are you doing? I was like, let me open the door for you, actually.
Right.
So it's I don't know. I'm just I just want to exist and make everyone's life easier.
Yeah.
And I think actually that's what a diva should be. I think divas have the reputation of being fast and cunty and I need 18 green Tic Tacs in my room. And it's I just need a place to sleep.
So my second question is historically.
Historic.
Gag that. Who do you think is your favorite Drag Race diva?
My favorite winner has always been Trixie Mattel. I just think she's so funny, so quick. She's a perfect businesswoman. She knows exactly how to get what she wants and make that a brand and beyond. And I could watch or buy anything that woman touches.
And I have.
and I will again.
Right. My keys are literally, I have them in my bag. They're the Trixie Motel keys. I literally have so much Drag Race memorabilia. Yeah, love it. My final diva related question.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for an up and coming young college diva like me and many others?
Yeah, honestly, my advice to everybody is just literally do whatever the you want, when you want to do it and how you want to do it. Don't ever go into anything with the lens of somebody else or how you think another person is going to perceive you, because I promise you there's an audience for everything and everyone. No matter what you want to do, somebody's going to buy it.
Right.
Somebody's going to love it. So if you don't even think about that and you just do, what would I want to see myself do? How do I want to look? How do I want to present myself? And only look at it through your own personal lens. I think that's what's going to make you successful.
Yeah, totally.
Be kind, expect nothing, but go for everything.
Ooh.
That's good. Expect nothing but go for everything. Wow. Yeah.
Discord. You should start a fortune
And
cookie
you can
business.
quote that.
Honestly.
All right. It was amazing having you guys here. I am so honored to have met you guys, Didi Fuego and Discord Adams.
The honor is all ours, Diva. Spread the gospel and catch us on MTV.
Hello, America. My name is Vanessa Kaufman, and today I am here with the one and only Juicy Love Dion and Jane Don't.
Hey.
How are you guys?
We are good. We are very caffeinated.
Absolutely.
We have suffered slings and arrows and indignities. They lost our luggage, which is why we're not in drag today. But don't worry, Athena tore into a poor Delta employee.
Oh!
So
good.
we're getting it. We're gonna get it back somehow.
She
Somehow.
turned into Miranda Priestley, said, Why is nobody ready? She said, I want 2 manuscripts for the twins of Harry Potter, the unreleased version.
Unreleased version, right.
Yeah. So it's been a day, but we're good. We're feeling good.
Right, awesome. You guys mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Let's do it, babe.
Awesome. So my first question is, what do you think makes a good diva?
Ooh, okay. Well, this is. Can I be like? Sorry, you're in college. This is like. This is like.
girl.
This is smart. Whatever. There's this book called The Queen's Throat. It's by this queer theorist named Wayne Kostenbaum. Which is too much. But in it, there's this line I always think about. He says the diva is the figure who's like arrived inside of the castle but still fears the like watchman.
Think about that.
You know what I mean? Let clock it.
Let that sink in.
But I think that like to me that's the essence of the diva is it's like this combination of like strength and vulnerability that it's like
Wow.
that the diva is like a person that's like somehow larger than life but also there's like a fragility to them. It's the like Judy Garland effect of like so major and also clearly so sensitive. So I think about that a lot.
That's surreal to you.
Oh my God, leave me alone. Sorry you dropped out of college. And to the viewers at home watching this, don't do that. Okay? Stay in school. Otherwise this is how you'll end up dancing for people's sweaty money in a bar in Miami.
Damn.
You had way too much coffee this
I
morning.
really did. But honestly, a good friend taught me that when you just don't know what to say, just dance it out.
Period.
You told me that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did.
You did.
Okay, my second question. And I know you both have Drag Race family.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Who in all of Drag Race history are your favorite divas to be on Drag Race?
Oh, this is a hard question. I can go for a long time. Okay, up top, I'm saying Bob the Drag Queen. I think Bob is like the funniest person who's ever been on Drag Race. Monet too is up there. Alaska, I'm obsessed with. Both of the Sasha's Velour and Colby.
Yes. Words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
There's so many, honestly. Like
Ben de la Creme.
Ben de la Creme.
Shout out to
Such a diva.
Jinx. Obviously, Jinx gets has gotten her things and she's thriving. But big ups to Ben de la Creme, who I think is undersung. I think she deserves more. She gets a lot, but I think she deserves more.
I mean, technically one of the best Drag Race.
She is one of the best drag queens in the world, and I need the girls to put some respect on her name.
My last question. Do you have any advice for an up-and-coming young college diva like myself?
Oh my God, yeah. I would say, put on sunscreen now. Start wearing SPF now. I would also say, I had to be honest, in between college and getting into the real world, I had kind of a hard time. And I think just remember that like things are gonna be okay. The world is on fire, but find your like people, and I think that's like the biggest thing you can do for yourself into your early and mid 20s, but in general, like find your like family, and I think the rest will kind of take care of itself. You know what I mean?
In shady times, let there be light.
Hello, wake it up. I think it was Shakespeare who said that.
Right. Well, thank you guys. Those were some really actually insightful answers.
Thank you. Yeah, I know these other dumb bitches haven't said anything approaching this.
Right.
Can we name our favorite diva songs?
Yes.
Oh, favorite diva songs?
Yes. Diva Beyonce. Check.
Ooh.
Check.
Like, does that have the word diva in it?
Maybe.
Ooh, our favorite diva. I don't know. I mean, I like Diva by Club 69. Diva, that's a drag classic.
Yeah. Diva Dana International.
Come on. We're gonna put that over the reel that this is gonna be.
Yeah. We're giving you the sound ideas.
Right.
Yeah.
This is your Diva playlist. We're just starting it out for you.
Totally.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Do you guys want to do a kiss to the camera?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Ready?
1, 2, 3. Mwah. Love you. Bye.